In times of economic uncertainty, when there are a lot of questions and very few answers, CIOs and IT leaders need to recognize that there are two talk tracks that are going on inside of any enterprise. There's the public talk track, where the CEO is trying to communicate to the market, investors, and customers about the company, its prospects, and everything going forward. Oftentimes, that talk track is looking to be rather conservative and focused on the strengths that the company still retains. The internal talk track, however, is much, much more important as executives plan what to do in the wake of changing economic conditions and changing fundamentals. Here, CIOs and IT leaders can't be lulled into a sense of false security. They have to recognize that now is the opportunity to use IT to fundamentally change the structures in which their company runs. Because in this turbulent time, there's only really two things that are going to matter and drive value. That's customers and cash. And CIOs, those discussions are going to happen as part of that second talk track as companies figure out how they're going to generate more cash and how they're going to retain the customers that are going to take them forward. That internal talk track is the one CIOs and IT leaders should be paying attention to.
There's a disconnect between where business and IT leaders are looking at their organization versus what they're communicating throughout their organization. And I think some of this has to do with the fact that everyone is reeling and trying to figure out what it means to their organization. And some people just don't understand what the current economic crisis means to them personally, but also their business. And a lot of senior managers, CEOs and CFOs and business and IT leaders are scrambling around to try and figure out what this means to their business. And they're not communicating this impact to their employees. They're not communicating to the people in their organization that are trying to run their business. This is a different time. IT leaders, business leaders, CEOs need to communicate within the organization what's happening and what the ripple effect is. We believe that organizations are going to feel the ripple effect of this. If you're involved in the financial marketplaces, if you're involved in retail, pharmaceutical, government, it doesn't matter. There's going to be some ripple effect. And the degree of that effect really depends on your particular business. But your customers, your suppliers, your providers are all going to be feeling the ripple effect of this. Even if you're in a great cash position, even if you're in a great revenue position, you're going to feel the effect of this. And better for you to realize that and start to do some early planning than sit back and wait and play the guessing game.